Welcome back. The mission of Brett Cotter's StressIsGone.com is to empower individuals, families, schools, and businesses with the increased awareness and tools to overcome stress, anxiety, trauma, and beginning tomorrow in Honesdale, Brett will be facilitating a women's retreat. It's a recovery, trauma, and happiness retreat. And the best news, there are still a few spots available, and Brett Cotter, a trauma specialist, will join us now in the sponsored chat to tell us all about how we can attend. Brett, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Chris. Really a pleasure to be here.
You know, Valentine's Day is next week. It's a day right around the corner for a lot of us. We all want to be loved. We want to love someone. And kind of a lot of people come to you and find you because they have to love themselves first. And that's kind of what you help people through, right?
Yeah, so a lot of people come to me with heartache. It could be relationship breakups or losing a loved one, God forbid. And what I found is that the feeling of heartbreak and loneliness stems from a disconnection within us. Mm-hmm. And what I teach is falling in love with ourselves over again and over again so that we embody that connection. And that takes some time, but we go through all the exercises in the retreat. And some of my favorite feedback is usually in the middle of the week, someone will come in the morning session and say, I woke up so happy this morning. Mm-hmm. And I love hearing that. I love hearing that.
Now, I would tend to think that some people come with a past that is maybe a lot more in depth than someone else's past. Mm-hmm. So if someone is watching and thinking like, I'm not that bad, or I can't have that bad of a past that I need to have all of this, you know, what would you say to that if people are maybe minimalizing getting help for themselves?
That's a great point. And a lot of times in the retreats, we have people that may have just lost their job, and then sitting next to them might be a parent that just lost a child. So people come to us with a variety of traumas and stresses and anxieties. But what I always say is you have to put yourself first, because no one else in the world is going to do that. Not your kids, not your spouse, not your parents, because we're all trying to survive. And when you put someone else ahead of you on that totem pole, and they become number one and you become number 2 or 3, everyone else in our lives is getting a second-rate version of us.
Yeah.
So in order to get the best out of ourselves, that comes through the practice of Stress Is Gone and the self-love that we teach. And that teaches us to put ourselves first. So when you need a rest, you're taking a nap.
Yeah.
When you need to go for a jog and you want some activity, you go for it. And you're really just putting yourself first and starting to incorporate more joy and inner peace in every single day of your life.
Yeah, and the Himalayan Institute out in Honesdale, the heart of the Poconos, is the setting for this retreat that begins tomorrow. So talk to us about what it entails.
Yeah, so the first night is a great intro night. We dive right in. We are unlocking and releasing old built-up tension from deep inside your body and deep inside your old memories. Yeah. What we're doing there is when we unlock and release the tension, you actually feel layers release from your heart, your stomach, your solar plexus, sometimes your shoulders, your neck, and your head. And what happens is there's a transformation from the tension, and now there's a lot of open space. And then we use the end of the session, like on Friday night and every day, we bring in music and free-form dancing. Mm-hmm. So now what we're doing is we're replacing that tension with unconditional self-love, joy, and acceptance. Yeah. And when we bring that joy in through the dance, that changes the energy in our body, how we feel about ourselves. And I feel like when we really anchor in the joy is when we start to wake up with it in the morning. You know, some people wake up with anxiety in the morning. Just imagine all that tension gone, and you're waking up with a feeling of joy where you're just happy to be you. And that's where we all want to get to.
And when these ladies are leaving there, it's not just like, okay, we'll never see Brett again. There's some perks. You get the unlimited videos with you that you do monthly, the mobile app. So it's not like the conversation ends after the retreat is over.
Right. So I really feel the rubber meets the road after the retreat when you get back into real life. And we have a 6-month membership. And myself and my wife, we teach 24 live classes every month. And you just dive into the Stress Is Gone universe after that retreat. And that really provides the aftercare. The mobile app predicts your stress. And then it sends you our breath work 3 minutes before the stress trigger happens. And now we're really syncing in our relaxation with your stress patterns.
I feel more calm just talking to you here. So make sure you go to stressisgone.com, you click on retreats, and then learn all about how you can go and be a part of the one tomorrow. You also have a book and so many other informational videos online. So Brett, we so appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Chris. We're really excited about the retreat, my wife Stephanie and I. It's just going to be really special, and our goal is for Wednesday, when everyone leaves and they go back home, that they are so in love with themselves on Valentine's Day that it doesn't matter who they see or who they don't see. They just feel that love unconditionally.
We love that. Well, you stick around at home and love yourself over this commercial break.